Hello, how are we doing today? So, guys, I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about the hero's journey. Joseph Campbell talks about this beautiful evolution of the hero's journey where, you know, there's certain stages of what the hero has to go through to get to what it is he wants, or this message or this calling that he's on this path to go learn of each moment of what the hero has to go through on his journey. So, touches my heart because I've had to be on this crazy journey, this just beautiful hero's journey. It's so beautiful. Where it's been going and what's been happening, there's been challenges, and there's been a lot of tears, and there's been a lot of laughters, and there's been a lot of heights. It's literally been absolutely blasted on all levels, but that to me is living. I want to live every aspect of life. I want to touch with it, I want to taste it, I want to do all of it. So enjoyable. Being a human is very interesting. Something you don't want to put into words, but we all are it, and to be in it and touching it is so awesome. It's been absolutely, like, every moment a wild ride, a wild ride. My hero's journey, guy, I guess, started within, and there's a lot of inner crafting going on, a lot of inner workings. I was dealing with a lot of addictions, dealing with identity crises, dealing with what should I do with my life. On this path, when you're creating what it is you want, and it's been uncreated before, like it has not been done before with in your mind. When you're creating something out of your mind, it's going to be interesting, right? So one of the biggest things is I want to share it. I want to share it so much, and what I've been experiencing and what I've been blessed to learn. And I just want to share that because I've come to this place with, like, happiness is only real when shared, and I've been chasing paradise for all of my 20s. It's been beautiful because here I've gone to these amazing places, so desolate. There's basically a tropical paradise. Literally everything you think of, except for minus the, creature comforts, some of the creature comforts, right? I've had to work for it, but I've been there, so I've got to sit in these beautiful paradises. A lot of places where people leave on their screensavers, I've got to sit and contemplate about life there. And it's been beautiful, but also disheartening, right? Because when you sit in these places, when you actually go spend, like, when you have it, you've got no time limit. So imagine this, like, in those beautiful pictures, like, you've got no time limit. A lot of people think, what do I do to get that? It's like, well, I don't know. Like, I don't know if you'd really enjoy that because you'd have to, after a while, you're in the paradise, so it's your reality. So everything is so-called awesome, but then you're just left with you again. And this has been beautiful for me because I've come to some places and I literally cried from how beautiful it is, and the joy that this place brings. And one of the things that has hit me is that, happiness is only real when shared. And so I've been in these places alone, which has brought two things on. It's brought on the first, that, man, like, I want to share this with someone. I want to be in this with someone. I want to have this. And I have got to with a couple of friends, which has been awesome. But recently it's been a lot of stuff I've been doing alone. And the second thing with that is that when you're alone, you gotta face self. You gotta look at self, and for me personally, self wasn't that great. There's a lot of things that I needed to work on and to work through, and to allow to come in. So I came to a point about 3 years ago where so lost, didn't have any direction, didn't have any game plan, no idea of where I was heading. It's beautiful to be lost. It's so strange to say that, right? Like, but I remember I had this journal, and it said, not all who wander are lost. And it's just like, it's so true because, like, you're just reaching out to grab onto something in life, you know, and this process of like we've been raised to have to know the next step and have raised to know that you should be this and you should do this and you got to do this and you have to be this and you have to be this person, and it's like what? Yo, I'm just trying to grow a mustache here. I'm 16 years old. You have to know all these things, and so when you're carving your own path, you know, people around you are going to be pecking. Well, what are you doing? Well, why are you doing that? Well, what? Come on, what do? And you know they're pecking at your core, you know, and what little confidence you have, or what if that's you? That was it for me, you know. That they're just pecking it apart. So I just needed to leave and just go be and go find my own journey, you know. But with that, is you discover so much by going for it and doing it on your own, and not just following the status quo, you know. But you got to know that when you're on this path and you're going after your dream, you know that you got to understand that people are just pecking because they want to understand themselves. They're putting on you, and their projections are just because it's within themselves, and love them through it. 3 years ago, I was pondering what it is I want, and I did this thing I called it Google Dreaming. Me and my experience that like everything we want is like I call it like it's like an inch above our head, like it's just right there. We just have to be open for it, and so it can just drop in and drop into the coconut. So when I was doing that, I did a thing, and a 5 minute Google Dream. I literally set a timer, and I just went for it. Everything that I actually wanted in life. Like I just put it all out there. I clicked and saved, clicked and saved, clicked and saved. All the things, whatever. There's no limit. It's pretty cool. So this is what I'm going to do, and this is what I have been doing. So for the last 3 years, I've been on this journey to go create this reborn center, to come have this place where people can, you know, where they can come have a one-stop shop for the mind, body, soul, just have a reset on their whole entire life, and just have a facility that embraces that, you know, and that supports that. Put this up on my bed, I put it up on mirrors and bathrooms, wherever I've been in the world, I've kept this with me, and it's within me, right? So vision, and have a vision board is really nice, something to look at, something to look at in the morning, know what you're heading towards, and that gives you purpose, and that makes you feel really good. So Ray Dalio talks about where it's not creating the thing that once you create it you're going to be happy and you're just good. It's who you have to become in the process of the evolution to get the thing that it is you want. I wrote this thing on the back, and when you're in tune with this vibration, this will come effortlessly. These are in a certain vibration. Everything's vibrating. So this is at a certain vibration. And in order for me to allow this to come in, isn't that interesting? To allow it to come in, I have to bring myself to a certain vibration in order for this to come in. I'm in that vibration, it's going to come effortlessly. This person's going to show up. I'm going to have this person call, and this person's going to come, and all this stuff is going to start happening. But it's not like it's just like you get a cakewalk. You got to show up every day. When people are pecking you, you have to say, hey, this is what I'm doing. So, you know, if you watch nature, like it teaches you beautiful lessons. So on it, like whether they're gonna get food, whether they're gonna die, and it's like a daily thing, like, and they call it challenges, which I really like because it really brings it to this perspective. Like they don't have any of this ability to ponder about reality or think about future, past, or present, or have third party perspective on self, which is like such a beautiful gift we've been given, and it's yeah, if you look around, there's lessons for us all the time. And so just created a vision board and an idea of like what I'm heading toward, really what I want to share, you know. I want to share this with a lot of people. Happiness is only real when shared. Paradise is not in some place outside. Paradise is in the mind. So when I realized that, then I came down and I went, home is where the heart is. So wherever I am, I have a home. It doesn't matter where I am, doesn't matter who I'm around. I know that at some point home is where the heart is. So if I'm in my heart, I know that I'm safe. I can attract the right people. I can for me in my space, you know. And I've never really alone. Just wanted to share this, beginning of where I'm at and on this path. I feel like I'm about 100 meters away now, and if I was to lot my whole path like to getting to this point, I probably ran like 1,000 meter race, and now I'm about 100 meters away. About that, to just getting to be in the vibration of this. When the work starts, then that's a different story. But to be in the vibration of this center, I'm about 100 meters away. So, and I came to Kelowna to give death to the boy that was here, and now I'm ready to leave the first stages of being a man. Really ready to become a man. So what I've been going when all these challenges and adversities been coming up is that I try to embody. I don't know why this is who I embody, but I try to embody a Zen Chinese older man with the way he moves with life. So beautiful, so soft. So when I move, I'm trying to move through my adversities with this beautiful play, and that's where I'm onto. And I just want to say that, like, it's possible. It's possible. You can create your dreams. You can carve your own path. You should. Don't stop. No, don't do that. Don't act like that. You should not. Man, so many things already. Just gotta do you. And I remember when someone said that to me at one point. Man, just be yourself. What? Be myself? What do you mean be myself? Yeah, man, just be yourself. I was like, yo, if I knew what that was, I would be that 100%. I don't even know what that is. You know? And that was a beautiful moment, a beautiful realization, because now I'm starting to understand. I'm always discovering, but I have more of a foundation now because I've spent so much time in self, you know? So I just want to bring this moment with you guys and show you the beginning of this. I'm in Kelowna. I've bought a van. I'm on path to go after this, to create this. I don't know how. No idea. Literally nothing is on the radar. No idea how I'm going to do it. This knows. This part of myself knows. I just have to trust it. And the heart knows what you want. And this thing's 5,000 times more intelligent than this thing. So just let go. Instead of holding on, let go. Let go.